Hi, I'm Takuma, a sophomore in high school. On this day, I heard that our class was receiving a new foreign exchange student. Is this German exchange student going to be a girl or a guy?
You want a girl, don't you, Takuma? I hope it's a boy. I'm sure he will be handsome. I'm so excited.
What do you know about Germany?
All I can think of is Baumkuchen cake and sausages. I wonder what I'll talk about with them.
That morning, the whole class was talking about the new student. That morning in homeroom,
Hello, I'm Hana. Nice to meet everyone.
she is very beautiful. Woohoo!
She's so cute!
Everyone was being very quiet because they were shy, but I was sure that all the boys must have been super excited on the inside. At lunchtime, Hana was surrounded by her classmates. Yuri and I joined them.
Your hair is so beautiful.
Is it okay if I call you Hana?
Yeah. Hey, Hana, do you want to go out on Saturday? Sorry?
Japanese is difficult to understand. Slow down. Hana had been studying Japanese, but naturally she was a bit confused with so many people speaking Japanese to her. Hana had a lot of difficulties communicating with her classmates. Due to this, her classmates began to slowly distance themselves from her. She spent more and more time on her own. She seemed depressed. I hated the atmosphere in the class. No one else seemed to care. Hana, let me walk you to our next class. Grab your textbook and we'll head to chemistry.
Wie bitte?
So, grab your textbook.
I'm sorry. Takuma, I told you, she doesn't understand Japanese.
This time, I tried to talk to Hana in English with the help of my phone. Even if you don't understand the words, you can get a sense of the situation with gestures and facial expressions. So, I'll speak in Japanese and you speak in German. If it doesn't work, then we can try communicating in English. Okay?
Okay.
This is how Hana and I began talking to each other in our own languages. Next morning, Hana, good morning.
Takuma, guten Morgen.
As we started to communicate with each other, Hana naturally started to smile more and more. Our new way of communication was quite funny to try and figure out, but after a while, we found that we were actually able to get through to each other. What do you do on your days off? Wow, I'm getting sucked into her beautiful blue eyes.
Yasumi? Holiday?
Yeah. Hana was trying her very best to understand Japanese. Takuma, can you tell Hana not to forget to bring something for tomorrow's practice? Yes. You can tell her in Japanese or English with some gestures. Before I knew it, I was being treated like an interpreter by my classmates and homeroom teacher. I had become Hana's handler. With me as a mediator, Hana became familiar with the rest of the kids in the class. She even went out with us on her days off.
Hana, what would you like to eat? Ramen!
I want a crepe.
Crepes are dessert.
Such a pleasant time passed quickly. Before we knew it, the day of Hana's return home was approaching. Did you buy all of the souvenirs you wanted to buy?
Yes.
What? What's wrong? What's wrong? Don't be shy. You can say it.
Takuma, thank you for everything. I'll text you. I will text you.
Oh! Her chest is pressed against me.
I don't want to go back. We finally became good friends.
I'll text you too. Come visit me in Japan again. I did my best to calm Hana down and then walked her home. Now that Hana was gone, I didn't have to interpret anymore, and my life went back to normal.
Takuma, let's go out again this weekend.
I don't know. I feel like there's a hole in my heart now that Hana's gone. I'm sorry, but you'll have to go with someone else.
You're not interested in me. You like Hana, don't you? I don't blame you. We're not a couple.
Be quiet. I wonder how Hana is doing. I had a faint feeling that Yuri had feelings for me, but all I could think about was Hana. As promised, I kept in contact with Hana.
Are you going to go to college?
Of course, I'm going to K University.
I'm going to K University too.
Huh? At that time, I didn't have much faith in seeing her again, but...
Takuma! I've been accepted into K University! I missed you.
Hana, congratulations! I'm still not used to hugging her. Hana got into K University and came to Japan to study. Moreover, her Japanese had improved a lot.
Takuma, which classes are you taking? Oh, yeah! I like to go eat ramen again. I also want to go to a temple where I can see good Japanese architecture.
Let's go on our next day off. I was in high spirits to enjoy our first date. But that weekend...
Let me introduce you to my parents, darling.
Good morning. I'm Hana's father.
Hi, I'm Hana's mother.
What? I froze at the sudden appearance of her parents.
My parents came to Japan with me to help me decide where to live.
Hajimemashite, Takuma to moshimasu. Moshimasu. Mo? Cow? Beef? Hana translated for me, but I was still nervous about sightseeing with her parents.
I'm a little tired. Let's take a break.
There's a famous Japanese sweet cafe near here. Let's go there for a bit. I showed the group around. The cafe we went to was famous for its matcha parfait. I recommended it to Hana's family. Yummy!
Yeah, it's delicious.
Does everyone like the matcha?
Wunderbar!
What? Hana's father had a sweet tooth, and he also really liked matcha. Here, I want to eat this. Shall we order everything? Hana might get angry with me if I do. Hana's father and I hit it off over sweets. Before we left the cafe, Hana's dad said something to me in German. Heiraten, der nicht studierst. What? Hana, please translate.
Hey, Dad, you're being too aggressive.
What? What did he say?
He said that I'm living in an unfamiliar country, and he would like it if you help me.
Of course. It would later be revealed that Hana was giving me a completely different translation from what her father was saying. Time passed very quickly, and before I knew it, I was in my 3rd year of college. Hana and I were still friends, but I had stronger feelings for her. I was afraid to say anything to her because I didn't want to ruin our relationship. I have to start looking for a job. I wonder if Hana will ever return to Japan in the future. I didn't want to leave Hana, but there were things I wanted to do in other places in Japan. I thought I needed to prepare myself, so I asked her, "Are you going to go back home after graduation?"
I'm going to find a job in Japan.
Oh? Where are you going? Tokyo?
I'll be independent. But I'm going to get a permanent job here.
In Japan, permanent employment for women means marriage. Do you know that?
I'm going to get married to you, Takuma.
What? I was so happy that I wanted to hug Hana right there and then. But I wanted to get a master's degree, so I had to put on the brakes. I've been in love with you since high school, Hana. So that makes me very happy. But I still want to go back to school and study for a master's degree. So I can't get married right away.
Don't worry. I'll work and cover our bills so that you can study hard. So we can get married as soon as possible. Whenever I was in trouble, you always got in trouble with me. I love you so much. So now I'm going to get in trouble with you too.
Thank you, Hana.
I love you, darling.
We got married right after graduation, and I got a job as soon as I finished my master's degree. 3 years later, we had our long-awaited baby boy.
Hello, are you hungry?
He's so cute! Hana is just as cute as our baby. When life finally settled back down, Hana's parents came to Japan to meet their first grandchild. I'm your grandfather, cute!
Aw, he's so adorable. I really wanted to meet you.
When I first met Hana's parents, her father had told her to marry me because I cared about her so much. Takuma, please, take us to that nice sweet cafe.
I don't know if you came to Japan for the sweets or to see your grandchild.
I have a list of stores that I want to take you to. Please take me to a sweet cafe in Germany someday.
Dad, you're getting old. You have to cut back on sweets.
I was at the peak of my happiness.